Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this one, we of course are talking about Rogue. Her official visuals were released today. And aside from the season 5 trailer, that was the first piece of information we've received since then about her officially from Marvel Rivals. And in my opinion, if you look at her build and even her fist in the Marvel Rivals promotional season 5.5 artwork, she is giving very much tank. Even in the season 5 trailer, if you want to rewind the clock, her next to Emma is giving tank. Just look at her shoulders and her build. And honestly, for the plot, I dig it. So guys, of course, comment your thoughts below what you think she'll be. I mean, even those thunder thighs, those are giving very much tank. I mean, her next to Emma, they're practically the same size. And people are saying, oh, position and point of view. Well, still with those considered in my mind, I think she will be a tank because even when you look at her powers in the trailer, they don't look like they're going to heal very much. Now let's talk about why people are saying that she's a healer. Not only was she initially found in the system as a healer, there were some abilities leaked, and some of them were basically alluding to healing. Now, that being said, Marvel Rivals is notorious for changing things. For example, Gambit, when he was data mined alongside Rogue, he was initially leaked as a DPS, which really made the Marvel Rivals fan base go crazy. But when he actually came, he came as a healer. But don't get me wrong, he deals a lot of damage and his long range firepower is just absolutely insane. And even his defense mechanisms, especially against a strange alt or any alt for that matter, it's very much DPS. And if you play ranked, you know that the Gambit mains are now coming in the back line, and triple healer is very popular with him right now. So that being said, Rogue could very well come to the game as something else. And honestly, to explain Gambit's power and just his overpoweredness as far as like his defense mechanisms and just the damage that he's able to deal, my only explanation for that is that Marvel Rivals initially had him as in the system as a DPS, but they made a few tweaks and made him a healer because healer mains were like, hey, when are we going to get another character? So I think that that can pretty much suffice the reason as to why Gambit deals so much damage and as to why people are saying that Rogue is a tank, because that could very well change come December 12th, which is only in 4 days. But let's go ahead and talk about the things that you should expect starting December 12th. So in the next week, we should get some insight to the winter event, which according to XOX Leak, Jeff could be headlining that event again. And if he is, which it obviously could change because Marvel Rivals, they change things sometimes depending on the feedback that they get from the community. They're saying that Jeff could be the headliner, and honestly, he was the headliner for the birthday event, and if he gets winter again, I mean, he's obviously the child favorite. That being said, alongside the wedding dress Rogue, we could see the suited Emma either come to the shop or part of an event pass, but we'll see. So we should be getting that roadmap here soon, since basically the end of season 5 is right around the corner. So obviously the pantsuit Emma was highly anticipated, but you know, the short bob is just a miss. They really could have gave her more hair, in my opinion, because we don't have a skin that really shows her voluptuous hair. Now in the comics, she has long hair. So people, the Marvel Rivals community, that is, they're very upset that she has short hair. But it seems like it's a trend that Marvel Rivals is standing firm on. Of course, we will get a suited Gambit because as you can see in the trailer, Rogue was walking down the aisle to him, and obviously a shady suited Magneto would be there and upset. Also, we could potentially get the suited Cyclops. Now let's talk about Cyclops potentially coming to the game, because I feel like it's not talked about enough. I've really pushed it in all of my videos because guys, we can't forget that that's a possibility. Now that being said, he hasn't been leaked, he hasn't been found in the system, but when you look at the wedding invitation card for the promo for season 5, you will see a king, a queen, and a rook. And people are like, who is the rook? Now, obviously, it could be Cyclops. Now, if we're talking about leaks, official leaks, there weren't any official leaks saying like, hey, Cyclops is coming to the game, but it is a good mention to note that a player ID was attached to Rogue's player head, and it was using ID 1057, and it is an unknown character. Now, 1057 used to be connected to Professor X. And as of season 4, which was last season, he, along with a few other heroes' abilities, were cooking in the Marvel Rivals system. So I'm like, hey, they could bring Professor X or they could bring Cyclops. Either one in either way, that is very much a possibility because Marvel Rivals has brought many characters to the game. And so far, they're on a 2-and-2 trend. But don't forget, when they brought the Fantastic Four, they brought a whopping 4 characters. And if people are really complaining about healers and Marvel Rivals, they actually listen to the community, I could see them bringing 3 characters this season and one of them dealing more damage. Now let's go ahead and talk about the voice for Rouge, Lenore Zahn. And guys, she is absolutely adorable.
How are you? Hi, sweetie. I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you, Sugar.
And she has voiced many iconic moments. So let's go ahead and take a look at those because there's a lot, especially this one showing her overpowering a very salty Captain America.
Tide, you won't be needing this.
Or the infamous moment where Rogue joins Magneto.
To lead our kind to a new age. I stand by that choice.
Rogue, do not turn your back on family.
You were gone, gal. None of you were there the day Genosha fell. Who dies next, Professor? Jean? Been there, done that. Who knows where Bishop is? And hell, Morph was barely on the team 30 minutes before we tossed them to the wolves. Jubilee? Roberto? I will not see any more mutants die.
Or the beautiful moment where she absorbs a doctor's powers so that she could deliver Cyclops and Jean Grey's baby.
Won't deliver our baby!
Rogue, can you use your powers to siphon his medical expertise?
Excuse me? Do what?
Oh, Cyclops, if I slip and touch your baby, my powers...
Rogue, I trust you.
We both do.
Enough! You all need to...
Sorry, Sugar. Prep an IV and get this lady to a room.
I mean, I don't think you guys understand. Lenore Zahn is the voice. And let's talk about the fact that she does cosplay. And honestly, she might be on to something because this Rogue outfit is just absolutely beautiful. And I am definitely going to need this in the game. Now to end it, guys, Lenore Zahn, she also has voiced things like Bratz, My Little Pony, and even Dragon Tales. If you're that old, I know I was watching it when I was younger. But yeah, Dragon Tales, we go way back. Guys, this was a very fun video. We should be expecting a lot more about Rogue tomorrow. She should be confirmed as either a tank or a strategist tomorrow. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, subscribe if you care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Prep an IV and get this lady to a room.